What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this video, your kidneys are silently screaming for help? And what if the vegetables you're eating every single day, the ones you think are healthy, are actually pushing you closer to dialysis? I'm about to reveal something that most doctors won't tell you. There are 4 miraculous vegetables that can literally reverse kidney damage and cleanse years of toxin buildup from your system. But here's the terrifying part. 6 common vegetables that everyone considers super healthy are secretly destroying your kidney function one bite at a time. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which vegetables are healing your kidneys and which ones are poisoning them. And trust me, number 3 on the dangerous list will shock you because it's probably sitting in your refrigerator right now. Every single day, your 2 fist-sized kidneys filter approximately 200 liters of blood. That's about 50 gallons. They're working 24/7 to remove waste, balance your fluids, regulate blood pressure, and keep you alive. But here's what most people don't realize. Your kidneys can lose up to 90% of their function before you even notice symptoms. By the time you feel something's wrong, it might be too late. Right now, over 37 million Americans are living with chronic kidney disease, and most of them have no idea. The global numbers are even more staggering. 600 million people worldwide are suffering from some form of kidney dysfunction. And the number one reason? The food we eat every single day. But there's hope. And that hope lies in understanding exactly what you're putting into your body. So let's start with the good news. The 4 healing vegetables that can transform your kidney health starting today. The first healing vegetable is red bell peppers. Now, you might be thinking, bell peppers, really? But hear me out. Red bell peppers are an absolute powerhouse for kidney health, and here's why. They're incredibly low in potassium, which is crucial if your kidneys are struggling. While most vegetables contain high levels of potassium that can overwhelm damaged kidneys, 1 cup of red bell pepper contains only 211 milligrams. Compare that to a banana, which has 422 milligrams, and you'll see why this matters. But it's not just about what red bell peppers don't have. It's about what they do have. They're loaded with vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6, folic acid, and fiber. And here's the kicker. They contain powerful antioxidants called lycopene and beta-carotene that actively fight the oxidative stress damaging your kidney cells. Think of oxidative stress as rust forming on metal. These antioxidants are like a protective coating that prevents that rust from forming in your kidneys. Red bell peppers also contain something called capsaicin, though in much lower amounts than hot peppers. This compound has been shown in studies to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the kidneys. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of kidney disease progression, so anything that reduces inflammation is helping your kidneys heal. Here's how to use them. Eat them raw in salads. Roast them with a little olive oil. Stuff them with kidney-friendly ingredients, or blend them into a refreshing gazpacho. The key is to eat them regularly. Aim for at least 3 to 4 servings per week. The second healing vegetable is cauliflower. This cruciferous vegetable is a kidney disease patient's best friend, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Cauliflower is extremely versatile, low in potassium, with only 176 milligrams per cup, and packed with compounds that actively support kidney detoxification. Cauliflower contains something called indoles, glucosinolates, and thiocyanates. These are sulfur-containing compounds that boost your liver's ability to neutralize toxic substances. Now, you might be thinking, wait, I thought we were talking about kidneys, not the liver. But here's the connection. Your liver and kidneys work as a tag team. When your liver efficiently neutralizes toxins, there's less toxic load for your kidneys to filter. It's like having a pre-filter before the main filter in a water purification system. Studies have shown that the compounds in cauliflower can actually help prevent the formation of kidney stones. They do this by reducing the amount of uric acid and calcium oxalate in your urine, two of the main components of kidney stones. If you've ever had a kidney stone, you know that preventing them is absolutely worth changing your diet. Cauliflower is also an excellent source of vitamin C and folate, both of which are essential for repairing damaged kidney tissue. Vitamin C is necessary for collagen production, and your kidneys need collagen to repair their delicate filtering structures called nephrons. Without adequate vitamin C, your kidneys can't heal themselves effectively. The best ways to eat cauliflower for kidney health? Steam it lightly to preserve the beneficial compounds. Roast it with herbs, but go easy on the salt. Make cauliflower rice as a low-potassium substitute for regular rice, or blend it into soups for a creamy texture without the need for heavy cream or cheese. Try to include cauliflower in your diet at least 3 times a week. The third healing vegetable is cabbage. This humble, inexpensive vegetable is absolutely loaded with phytochemicals that fight kidney disease at the cellular level. Cabbage is low in potassium, high in vitamin K, vitamin C, and vitamin B6, and contains powerful compounds that protect your kidneys from ongoing damage. One of the most important compounds in cabbage is called sulforaphane. This is the same compound that makes broccoli so healthy, but cabbage has it too. Sulforaphane has been shown in multiple studies to reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and even help eliminate toxins from the body. In fact, one study found that sulforaphane can help protect kidney cells from damage caused by high blood sugar, which is crucial because diabetes is the #1 cause of kidney failure. Cabbage also contains something called anthocyanins, especially red and purple cabbage. These are the pigments that give the vegetable its color, and they're incredibly powerful antioxidants. Research has demonstrated that anthocyanins can reduce the progression of chronic kidney disease by protecting the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys from damage. Here's something else fascinating about cabbage. It's a natural diuretic, meaning it helps your body eliminate excess fluid without overworking your kidneys. This is different from pharmaceutical diuretics, which can sometimes stress the kidneys. Cabbage does this gently and naturally by supporting your body's own fluid balance mechanisms. The fiber in cabbage is also crucial for kidney health. It helps bind toxins in your digestive tract before they even reach your bloodstream, reducing the toxic load your kidneys have to handle. It's like catching trash before it gets thrown into a river, rather than trying to clean up the river downstream. How should you eat cabbage? Raw in coleslaw, fermented as sauerkraut, which adds probiotics, lightly steamed to preserve nutrients, or added to soups and stews. Red cabbage tends to have higher antioxidant levels than green, so alternate between both. Aim for 4 to 5 servings per week for maximum kidney protection. The fourth healing vegetable is onions. Yes, onions. These flavor powerhouses are doing so much more than just making your food taste good. They're actively healing your kidneys with every bite. Onions are very low in potassium, rich in flavonoids, particularly quercetin, and contain chromium, which helps regulate blood sugar. Quercetin is the star compound in onions when it comes to kidney health. This powerful antioxidant has been extensively studied and has been shown to reduce kidney inflammation, prevent the formation of kidney stones, protect against kidney damage from toxins and medications, and improve overall kidney function in people with chronic kidney disease. One study found that quercetin can actually help prevent the scarring of kidney tissue that occurs in chronic kidney disease, which is huge because that scarring is usually considered irreversible. Onions also have natural anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. They can help prevent urinary tract infections, which, if left untreated, can travel up to the kidneys and cause serious damage. The sulfur compounds in onions also support detoxification pathways in both the liver and kidneys, helping your body eliminate harmful substances more efficiently. Here's an interesting fact. The outer layers of onions contain the highest concentration of quercetin and other beneficial compounds. So when you're peeling onions, don't peel away too many layers, just remove the papery outer skin and maybe one layer underneath. How to maximize the kidney healing benefits of onions. Eat them raw in salads for maximum quercetin content. Sauté them lightly. Don't overcook. Add them to virtually every savory dish you make. Use red onions, which have higher antioxidant levels than white or yellow. Try to include onions in your daily diet. Even a quarter cup per day can make a significant difference. Now, here's where things get serious. We need to talk about the 6 vegetables that are actually harming your kidneys. And I need you to pay close attention, because some of these are vegetables that health experts constantly recommend. But for kidney health, they can be absolutely devastating. The first dangerous vegetable is spinach. I know. You've been told your entire life that spinach is a superfood. And for people with healthy kidneys, it absolutely is. But if your kidney function is compromised, or if you're at risk for kidney disease, spinach can be one of the worst things you can eat. Here's why. Spinach is extremely high in oxalates. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains about 750 milligrams of oxalates. Oxalates bind with calcium in your urine to form calcium oxalate crystals, which are the main component of about 80% of kidney stones. But it gets worse. High oxalate intake doesn't just contribute to kidney stones. It can also cause something called oxalate nephropathy, which is direct damage to the kidney tissue itself. For people with impaired kidney function, the kidneys can't efficiently eliminate oxalates, so they build up in the blood and tissues, causing inflammation and progressive damage. Studies have shown that high oxalate intake can accelerate the decline of kidney function in people with chronic kidney disease. Spinach is also very high in potassium. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains 839 milligrams of potassium. When your kidneys aren't functioning properly, they can't regulate potassium levels effectively. High potassium, called hyperkalemia, can cause dangerous heart rhythms and even cardiac arrest. This isn't fear-mongering. This is a real risk that doctors monitor carefully in kidney disease patients. The second dangerous vegetable is Swiss chard. This leafy green has the same problems as spinach, but actually worse. Swiss chard is even higher in oxalates than spinach, containing up to 900 milligrams per cooked cup. It's also very high in potassium and contains high levels of sodium, which can increase blood pressure and put additional strain on already compromised kidneys. Many people think they're making a healthy choice by eating Swiss chard, especially in trendy health bowls and smoothies. But for kidney health, this is a disaster waiting to happen. The combination of extremely high oxalates, high potassium, and sodium makes Swiss chard one of the worst possible choices for anyone concerned about kidney disease. If you've been eating Swiss chard regularly and you have kidney concerns, you need to stop immediately and talk to your doctor about getting your kidney function tested. The damage from high oxalate vegetables can accumulate over time, and you might not notice symptoms until significant damage has occurred. The third dangerous vegetable is beets. This is the one I mentioned earlier that's probably in your refrigerator. Beets have become incredibly popular in recent years. They're in juices, smoothies, salads, and health food everywhere. People love them for their supposed blood pressure lowering effects and their rich color. But for kidney health, beets are a nightmare. Beets are one of the highest oxalate vegetables you can eat. 1 cup of cooked beets contains about 675 milligrams of oxalates. They're also moderately high in potassium with about 519 milligrams per cup. But here's what makes beets particularly dangerous. People often consume them in concentrated forms like beet juice or beet powder supplements, thinking they're doing something healthy. When you juice beets or use beet powder, you're getting an extremely concentrated dose of oxalates without any of the fiber that might help slow their absorption. 1 glass of beet juice can contain the oxalate equivalent of 3 or 4 cups of cooked beets. This massive oxalate load hits your kidneys all at once, potentially triggering acute oxalate nephropathy or kidney stone formation. There have been documented cases of people developing acute kidney injury from consuming large amounts of beet juice, particularly those who were already at risk for kidney problems but didn't know it. This is why I'm so passionate about getting this information out there. So many people are unknowingly harming themselves while thinking they're being healthy. The fourth dangerous vegetable is potatoes. Now, this might not surprise you as much because potatoes are generally known to be high in carbohydrates, but the specific danger they pose to kidneys is often overlooked. A medium-baked potato with skin contains 926 milligrams of potassium. That's a massive amount, nearly a quarter of the daily intake for an average person, and way too much for someone with kidney disease. The problem with potatoes isn't just the amount of potassium, it's also how easily they're absorbed. The potassium in potatoes is very bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs it quickly and efficiently. For someone with healthy kidneys, this isn't a problem, but for someone with impaired kidney function, this rapid absorption can cause potassium levels to spike dangerously. Sweet potatoes are often recommended as a healthier alternative to regular potatoes, but they're just as problematic for kidney health. A medium sweet potato contains 542 milligrams of potassium. They're also moderately high in oxalates. The combination makes them dangerous for anyone with kidney concerns. The fifth dangerous vegetable is tomatoes. This is another vegetable that's praised as healthy, and again, for people with normal kidney function, tomatoes are great. But for kidney disease, they present multiple problems. Tomatoes are moderately high in potassium with about 427 milligrams per cup of raw tomatoes. But cooked tomato products like tomato sauce, paste, and juice are much more concentrated. 1 cup of tomato sauce contains about 940 milligrams of potassium. Tomato paste is even worse. And here's the thing. Most people don't eat tomatoes fresh. They eat them in pasta sauces, pizza sauce, ketchup, salsa, and other concentrated forms. This means they're getting a much higher potassium load than they realize. Tomatoes are also moderately high in oxalates. While not as high as spinach or beets, they still contribute to your total oxalate load. And if you're eating tomatoes multiple times per day in various forms, that oxalate content adds up quickly. The sixth and final dangerous vegetable is Brussels sprouts. These mini cabbages have become trendy, often roasted with bacon or fancy seasonings. While they're nutritious for healthy people, they pose specific risks for kidney health. Brussels sprouts are quite high in vitamin K, with 1 cup containing about 270 micrograms. For people taking blood thinners due to kidney disease-related complications, this high vitamin K content can interfere with medication effectiveness. More importantly, Brussels sprouts contain compounds called purines. When your body breaks down purines, they create uric acid. Normally, your kidneys filter out uric acid efficiently, but when kidney function is impaired, uric acid builds up in the blood, leading to a condition called hyperuricemia. This can cause gout, but more seriously for our purposes, it can cause further kidney damage. High uric acid levels contribute to kidney stone formation and can accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease. Brussels sprouts are also moderately high in potassium and contain oxalates. It's the combination of all these factors that makes them problematic. One serving might not cause immediate issues, but regular consumption as part of a well-intentioned healthy diet can contribute to worsening kidney function over time. So now you know the 4 healing vegetables and the 6 dangerous ones. But knowledge without action is useless. Here's what you need to do right now. First, if you haven't had your kidney function tested recently, make an appointment with your doctor tomorrow. Ask for a complete metabolic panel, a urinalysis, and a GFR test, which measures how well your kidneys are filtering. Early detection is everything with kidney disease. Second, start incorporating the 4 healing vegetables into your daily diet immediately. Make red bell peppers, cauliflower, cabbage, and onion staples in your kitchen. Plan your meals around these ingredients. Get creative with recipes. Your kidneys will start benefiting from day 1. Let me give you a practical example of how to structure your eating. For breakfast, make an omelet with red bell peppers and onions. Use olive oil for healthy fats. For lunch, have a large salad with shredded red cabbage, more red bell peppers, cauliflower florets, and a light olive oil dressing. For dinner, make a cauliflower rice stir-fry with plenty of onions and red bell peppers. Season with herbs like garlic, cilantro, and parsley. Third, eliminate or drastically reduce the 6 dangerous vegetables. I know this is hard, especially if you love spinach or tomatoes, but your kidney health is worth it. There are plenty of other delicious vegetables that won't harm your kidneys. Understanding how to prepare these vegetables matters enormously. With cauliflower, steam it for only 5 to 7 minutes maximum. This preserves the beneficial glucosinolates while making nutrients accessible. Overcooking destroys up to 50% of these compounds. For red bell peppers, alternate between raw and roasted. Raw peppers preserve vitamin C, while roasting makes lycopene more bioavailable. With cabbage, fermentation is your secret weapon. When you ferment cabbage into sauerkraut, you preserve all the kidney protective compounds while adding beneficial probiotics. These probiotics support gut health, and there's a fascinating connection between gut health and kidney health. A healthy gut produces fewer uremic toxins that your kidneys must filter. Onions should ideally be consumed raw for maximum quercetin content. If you must cook them, do it quickly over medium heat. The longer you cook onions, the more quercetin is lost. Caramelizing onions for 30 to 45 minutes might taste delicious, but you're destroying most of the kidney protective compounds. Fourth, stay hydrated. Your kidneys need adequate water to function properly and flush out toxins. Aim for 8 to 10 glasses of pure water daily, unless your doctor has given you different instructions. Avoid fruit juices, which are concentrated sources of potassium. 1 cup of orange juice contains 496 milligrams of potassium. Prune juice contains 707 milligrams per cup. Coffee and tea need careful consideration. Regular coffee is relatively kidney-friendly in moderate amounts. Green tea and white tea are generally good for kidneys. However, black tea is very high in oxalates and should be avoided if you're prone to kidney stones. Fifth, reduce sodium intake. Excess sodium makes your kidneys work harder and contributes to high blood pressure, which damages kidneys further. Read labels carefully. But don't replace salt with potassium-based salt substitutes. These are primarily potassium chloride and can be extremely dangerous for someone with kidney disease. Instead, use herbs and spices liberally. Garlic, turmeric, ginger, cilantro, parsley, and black pepper all add tremendous flavor without sodium or potassium. Beyond diet, lifestyle factors matter immensely. Exercise improves blood flow to kidneys and helps control blood pressure and blood sugar. You don't need intense exercise. Moderate walking for 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, makes a significant difference. Sleep quality matters too. Poor sleep is associated with faster decline in kidney function. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly. Stress management is critical. Chronic stress elevates hormones that can increase blood pressure and blood sugar, both of which damage kidneys. Find stress reduction techniques that work for you. Meditation, deep breathing, yoga, or time in nature all help. Be aware of medications. Many common drugs can harm kidneys. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen and naproxen can cause kidney damage with regular use. Certain antibiotics and acid reflux medications can also stress kidneys. Never stop prescribed medications without consulting your doctor, but do discuss the kidney impact of everything you're taking. What if you already have kidney disease? Is it too late? Absolutely not. These strategies can help at any stage. Even in early to moderate kidney disease, dietary changes can slow or sometimes partially reverse kidney function decline. There are documented cases of people improving their GFR through aggressive dietary and lifestyle changes. Your kidneys have remarkable regenerative capacity if you give them the right support. The key is consistency. Eating healing vegetables for a week won't fix years of damage, but eating them consistently for months and years while avoiding damaging vegetables can produce remarkable results. Think of it like compound interest. Small daily actions accumulate into significant results over time. Monitor your progress. Keep track of kidney function tests. Take note of how you feel. Many people report increased energy, better sleep, clearer thinking, and improved well-being when they optimize their diet for kidney health. These improvements often appear before test results change. Build a support system. Share your kidney health goals with family and friends. Having people who understand what you're trying to accomplish makes dietary changes easier. Cook kidney-friendly meals together. Make it a family health improvement project rather than a restrictive diet. Remember this perspective. Your kidneys filter your entire blood supply about 40 times per day. Every single day, every cell in your body is being cleaned by your kidneys. When your kidneys function well, every part of your body benefits. Better kidney health means better overall health, more energy, clearer thinking, better sleep, and improved quality of life. The vegetables you choose to eat today will impact your kidney health tomorrow, next month, next year, and decades from now. Every meal is an opportunity to heal or harm. Choose wisely. Your kidneys are working for you right now, filtering your blood, balancing your fluids, regulating your blood pressure. Give them the support they need with the right vegetables, and they'll serve you well for a lifetime. Take action today. Clear out the dangerous vegetables from your kitchen. Stock up on the healing ones. Plan your meals around kidney health. Your future self, enjoying vibrant health and avoiding dialysis, will be eternally grateful that you made these changes now. Don't wait until symptoms appear. By the time you notice symptoms, significant damage may already be done. Start now, while you still have time to prevent or reverse kidney disease,